Kia ora guys, today we're doing 12.01 from Alpha, which is all about mathematical formulae, or formula. Yeah, let's say we have a little square, like there, and we're trying to work out the perimeter. So what we could say is that each side of the square has the length of x, okay, and I know that because here I've got these little symbols that tell me that each of those sides are the same size. Right, so each side has 1x. So if I'm trying to write the perimeter, remember perimeter is round the outside, so I'm going to have x plus this side, which is x. Just move that over there a bit. Plus this side up here, and plus the last side there. Okay, and what have I got there? I've got x plus x plus x plus x, which is 4x. Cool. The other thing I could do maybe for this one here is I might want to work out what the area is. Remember, the area of a square is just base times base, or length times width, whichever way you want to look at it. So I'm going to say x times x. And what's x times x? X times x is x squared. Okay, now sometimes you'll be given the formulas and you might need to substitute numbers in, or you might be asked to create the formula. Creating the formula is a little bit harder. If you're given the formula, then you've just got to do a bit of substitution. Okay, so we might have a go at one of these. Right, my first question. My parents found the formula f equals a plus 2 gave the right number of friends to invite to my birthday party each year. F is the number of friends and a is my age. Okay, they're important that you always remember that. So f equals friends and a equals age. It can help to write it next to it so that you know what each of those variables mean. All right, how many friends should have been invited to my 8th birthday party? Okay, my 8th birthday party. So if it's my 8th birthday party, my age equals 8, doesn't it? So now I can say a equals 8. And then I just have to substitute it into this formula up here. So I'm going to say the number of friends equals a, which is 8, plus 2. So 10. Now with algebra, if it's a question which involves the words, you make sure that you always answer it in a sentence. So I'm going to have 10 friends invited. All right. Next one is how many friends should have been invited to my 5th birthday party. Again, now I'm going to say age equals 5. So a equals 5. Put it into the formula. So f equals, instead of a, I'm going to put down my 5 plus 2, which is 7. Again, I'm going to finish it off with a little sentence. 7 friends invited. All right. Okay, we'll give it a go on another one. Okay, how about this one? The formula S equals 5n minus 5 gives the number of strands of y that are needed in a fence that has n posts. The formula says that to work out the number of strands of y needed, take the number of posts equal to n. So we're going to write down here n equals number of posts. Because you need to know what the two variables mean, don't you? It would be multiplied by 5, and then 5 is subtracted from the result. And maybe we should also put in here, S equals the number of strands. Okay, a little diagram there hopefully to help you. Okay, so calculate S when n equals 3. Okay, so when I've got 3 posts, how many strands of wire do I need? So I'm going to say S equals 5 times 3. Yeah, 5 times 3 minus 5. 5 threes are 15 minus 5 is 10. So my answer will be 10 strands of wire. Okay, so I've used this up here, S equals 5n minus 5. When n equals 3, 5 times 3 is 15 minus 5. Okay, how about a fence has 10 posts? How many strands of wire will the fence have? Okay, this time it has 10 posts. Okay, so we're going to say n, oops, I need to have a pen here. When n equals 10, S is going to equal 5 times n, which is 10, minus 5. 5 tens are 50, minus 5 is 45. So we will need 45 strands of wire. Right, now they can do it a little bit different. Let's go to another screen. The other way they can do it is they can say, I have 20 strands. So my S equals 20. How many posts will I need to make the fence? So now I'm going to substitute in that 20 here, okay, up into this bit here, aren't I? Okay, so now I'm going to say 20 equals 5n minus 5. Now we have to solve it. Remember, change the sign, change the operation. So I'm going to move this bit here over. So 20 minus 5 becomes plus 5 equals 5n. So 20 plus 5 is 25 equals 5n. Change the side, change the operation, multiplying here. So now I'm going to divide. So 25 divided by 5 equals n. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So therefore we are going to need 5 posts. Yeah, 5 posts are needed. What would happen, I'll just put a line down here, what would happen if they said, Howard substitutes n equals 4.2 and gets the result of S equals 16? Is it sensible to substitute a number like 4.2 into this formula? What does it mean to have 4.2 for n? What was our n? Our n was the number of posts. Can you have 0.2 of a post? Would you really build a fence that looked, I don't know if I can get 5 in there, like that? It's not much use to us, is it? And that's where they will catch you out. You've always got to think, in algebra, if it's a wordy question, do you need a whole number? You can't have 0.2 of a person either. Okay, so you've always got to have your thinking caps on. All right, I think that's about it. There's a whole lot of questions there on page 168, 169, 12.01. Give it a go, guys. Remember, check in with your teacher if you're not sure.